Yeah, big welcome to you, Virgo. So the sun is in Cancer, and Cancer is a cardinal sign, meaning it begins the summer. And also it's connected to our feelings, and feelings are something that you sometimes not so good with, right? You like to be a little bit like, okay, I don't feel like showing too much emotions, too much feelings. So when, of course, the sun, this extroverted energy, is highlighting you, or basically the moon that is in your sign, then you kind of have to face something that you maybe have not looked at for quite a while, right? So the Cancer card is Ashwa Sanchalan Asana, High Lounge. And in this High Lounge, we start facing the sun, we start looking at the sun as that central beam that's coming down, creating a highlight into also, of course, the Holy Grail with then the Yoni Lingam symbol above it, right? There is a union that is happening, and the Cancer is, let's say, a feminine card because it's a water sign. And also Earth, you, the Hermit here, in this cosmic egg, looking back and looking forward from a perspective of inside of me is the message, is everything I need. And so when, of course, the sun is highlighting this bubble, this egg, then you are forced to really look at your subconscious. You're forced to look at what's there, what else is there in your subconscious that you maybe want to now have a deeper look at. So you are, of course, a mutable sign, meaning you can switch between a cardinal and a fixed sign. Cardinal begins the summer, Leo is a fixed sign that's holding the summer, and you, Virgo, are the end of the summer, right? You are able to connect with a fixed sign, but also then to the next cardinal sign, which is Libra, which begins then the fall energy. So here we are looking at you. Mercury is your planet. It's the messenger of the gods for you. Then, of course, you're in the sixth house, and the sixth house is all about health. And today, for the yoga class that I created, is the colloidal silver is highlighted today to make it yourself. I have a machine that makes it's my own silver, and I use it on my skin, and I use it internally, like just mildly, just to prevent. And I really love it, right? If you have any questions about it, you can contact me. Then, of course, you are the digestion. You are everything about then what you release, what you give back again to nature, right? What have you assimilated, not just only in food, but also mentally? What have you assimilated? The archetype that is connected to you is the perfectionist, right? And then the earth helper and a helper in general. You are the healer, an analytical personality. You analyze everything, and sometimes even a mentor or a teacher. You, on your days, we like to eat roots, vegetables, and salty things. And of course, it's very important for you to move your body, the cardiovascular system. It's very healthy for you to, in general, kind of move around. So that is that. I think that's where we have. Now you are the Knight of Pentacles, right? In the Rider-Waite, you are the classical Knight of Pentacles on the black horse, feminine energy, because Earth is feminine, is the black, is the yin, right? So here, this is your card. If you, of course, maybe have your birthday earlier or later, then you have a different court card. You can look in the description box below for the dates. So, since I am still finding myself in the readings, I decided to now pick the cards already and allow to meditate on it so that the deeper story comes through, because I felt that when I picked the card like that, I was only able to kind of get the surface of the story. And I want to keep the videos like 20 minutes long, not longer than that. Of course, in a private reading, it takes as long as it takes. But I was able now to figure out a new way, and let's see what is gonna come through, right? And I will definitely notice if it feels right or if I go back to the old way. So your oracle card is in the realm of dreams. Now this is connected to the Sleeping Beauty. Have a look and what associations come up for you. And of course, one that was right away very clear was that the Hermit has its eyes closed because he looks within. Always has looked within, always uses the light and the wand, the magic wand. These are two masculine energies, right? The light is masculine and the wand is masculine. And nevertheless, they call this also a sexual alchemy that is happening within a Virgo. And that's why I also painted two, because you give yourself the back that you need to achieve this cosmic circle, this cosmic egg, and radiate it out into the world. Now I see that you have your eyes closed, you look within, and you have this nest of the bird that is in your left arm. And the left is the intuitive, and the intuitive is that the sun is in highlighting the moon, which is in your sign, right? So the intuition is looking deep within to see where are you still caught mentally in not being like this bird, being free. He can fly wherever he wants. But I also feel that you are truly meditating and becoming aware of a lot of right opposite energies that are all about what oxymoron is about, right? Black and white is an oxymoron, right? And is needed. Without it we cannot live, right? Positive and negative is needed. So here you are having your eyes closed, and you are going into another realm. You're deep within, inside of you. Now, usually I start with the card that comes next, but what's underneath is the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords is Mercury in Aquarius. And Mercury is your planet, right? So Mercury, so this inquisition that you have, this inquisitive mind, looking further, deeper, researching in the scientific field, is what Aquarius is about, like the science, searching, looking in the cloud, up in your own little nest, up in your own little cloud. You up here, it's up here, and here's the island. And I think you're learning to bring down the information. Slowly you eventually are going to learn to bring down this information. But what the first card that came was the Nine of Pentacles, which is a financial independent person. And she also has a bird on her right hand and here on your left, which means you want to come into your center. And it's very clear, right? You want to come into your center. You want to be free in the mind, in the analytical, but also in the intuitive, in the inspiration. You want to be free. And somehow something is in your mind. Something is here like a dream world, like a house, like a castle. And here you have a bowl of fruits and flowers on top of your head. Right? And of course, she's this beautiful lady in the garden. And it's connected to you because it's Venus in Virgo. So here is definitely a sign coming that you are dreaming. Somehow she is looking at this bird, right? And you dream about going to places, freeing yourself from something that's holding you, and looking finally at the bird and saying, I think I can do it. I think I can manage to liberate myself, to free myself. And then of course after that comes this card, right? So you can see how you grew into something very clear, and now you researching and finding a way to anchor this message down to your own private island, which is something that's like up here in the nest. You're bringing this information down to this island so that you are learning in Cancer time. You learned this in Cancer time. This is the Cancer card. Now she took a snail, and the snail is very slow, and usually horses are very fast, right? So there's an oxymoron happening here as well. And here is a snail looking down from this bowl of fruit, looking down, wanting to come down from this head, releasing itself, leaving. And here the snail is then on the ground. You are able to bring this message, you are able to bring this dream world into a whole new place within this month, right? Within the Cancer month. So you are ready to really push things to a whole new level. Going to places, saying, even though slowly, a little bit, things will come to you, right? Of course, a bird can fly, right? A cloud can also in the air, it's the airplanes. The age of Aquarius is the technology coming to us here. The age of Cancer was like, different. Then the next row underneath this beautiful card comes Scorpio. And Scorpio is a big transformation. Scorpio is that you have transformed a love, and since there is nothing really negative around this card, it's not a death, it's really a transformation, is that you are seeing this transformation. You are seeing that something wants to grow, even though it is slow. It goes slow, and it's still, though, in November, when we have Scorpion season, it will be manifest. Something will be manifested. You again are in a really great place, right, with yourself. Now the next card that's coming is the Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Cups is moving on, moving forward, moving Here, of course, to find a partner, because we see 8, 4 couples, and the butterflies, and the birds, and the fireflies, and in the swans. And here, this little bug, ladybug, is all alone, searching now for its partner, and the moon is guiding its path, right? The moon is the one that's bringing her forward, and the moon highlighted by the sun, with the sun, the Cancer here, right, highlighting you. It's saying, yes, you have found yourself, and now you're looking for the partner, which is then, of course, the 9, right? So there's a beautiful analogy already saying you will find yourself. And where do you find yourself? Up in the air again, up here with the Queen of Swords. Now, if you are having your birthday more late in September, like me, then I am not a Knight of Pentacles. I am a Queen of Swords. So maybe you also have, right, this kind of combination. Otherwise, the classical Virgo is the Hermit and the Knight of Pentacles. That's the central. There's in the beginning also from the Queen of Cups, combined with the Virgo, with the Hermit, the central, and the end, which is this card, right? So it shows me that you who are born more later, and you can see the dates down in the description box below, like I told you, right? Maybe you are more not so heavy a Knight of Pentacles and so much in working and perfectioning, and you are more up here searching, and that's maybe what you're dreaming about, right? Because this is what comes underneath the sorry. Right? This comes underneath. You are then, when you have found this information, you know, you do the research, and you are able to move forward. You're able to work on yourself, so you're able to move forward to come and again be the Queen of Swords, right? Very beautiful. Now, of course, it looks like she's walking rather towards November. This is Libra before Scorpio, right? So maybe in the dates, if you're not a Queen of Swords, those are the dates where you are truly finding the transformation, truly finding that you're walking away from things and not working anymore, and you're searching for something new, and you really find it. You will find something. Because this looks like it's walking away, walking back to this transformation. Now let's see, where is the Queen of Swords looking at? Wow, to the 8 of Pentacles, which is Sun in Virgo. You, wow, look at this. This is beautiful, right? For me, I mean, this is a beautiful message. I can find truly my work, truly my passion. I can find truly what makes me me, which is the combination of Virgo, just the combination of imagining a world, right? Being up here in another dimension. And of course, this is the balloon, which is not supposed to be attached to the trees, but here it is, right? The thorns, the nest around. You are not dreaming anymore. You are really truly flying again. You're really truly moving forward and finding again your passion, the work, the mastery that you do. And of course, for me, it's like finding these cards, right? The cards, the alchemical transformation of these cards, finding the yoga position to it, and creating my own tarot deck, Meanwhile, I'm doing these readings so that I can learn and see, are these cards talking to me, and can I really use them in a reading, right? Because otherwise it just doesn't make sense to me, right? And it's giving me a yes. It's giving me, yes, you are learning, and you will also be independent of it, right? You have the Nine of Pentacles. You are able to live from that. You are able to make the money, even though it goes slow. It's okay, right? All money, all things, when we do them slow, we do them more thorough. Consciousness, awareness doesn't like to go fast, right? So here, Asana is like, hold the position, feel the power of the position, and then transmit it into your card, into the center, into your central beam, which is then, of course, your spinal cord. And then you know that when you play with the wings, and it's the right side of the wings that's shown here of this butterfly, right? You are really able to see the success, see that you have worked on yourself, and because you walked to the transformation, because you said, I don't want just to dream anymore. I want to anchor this down. I want to bring these dreams down into a study, into this messenger. The messenger is bringing from the dreams down the information so that you can transform, so that you can move into letting really go. Also maybe with your sexuality, because that's what the Scorpio is about. It's all about sexuality. Realizing that this inner alchemical transformation, this inner tantric transformation, this inner sexual connection is within you. And it's in a higher realm. It's not just down here, okay? It's up here. And you are then walking back so that the Queen of Swords can walk forward, right, to the Virgo, the hard-working Virgo. So you are these two energies, right? You do have a Libra energy within you, and of course very strongly the Virgo, right? So you have the combination of the two, like me. Wow. So listen to your dreams, see the signs of the birds, know when the bird comes onto you and is whispering you the message and is saying, hey, here I am, bringing you this deep, deep message of you can do it, you can do it, you can do it, you can master it, right? And even though it seems sometimes it goes slow, it's okay, it's needed. Ideas are formed slowly, meticulously, slowly brought forward, right? They transform you, they shift you, they change you. Then you see yourself walking to a new transformation, right? You walk to the transformation in the relationships, in your feelings, which is what Cancer does. And then you find yourself up here, right, with the moon, and then you are able again to work and transform and create this deck. Wow, that's it. That's the message. I don't want more. These are enough. These are enough, right? Remember, also in the yoga positions, maybe start, do these poses. And of course then meditate on the message itself. What wants to come down? and bring it, for me, bring it into the cards, right? Paint more. I know I have put the hexagram inside of this. I mean, I see the message already very clearly for me, right? And I hope you too, because each message is different, right? Each person has a different nest and a different way of holding or looking deep into your inner alchemical transformation, right? That you are moving, transforming, shifting into. Wow. Right? So I wish you a beautiful meditation with this message, and hope I see you in the next reading, which then the sun is in Leo, which is then gives you a strength, right? When this message has come to you, it will give you a strength to continue a project, continue working on yourself. Beautiful. Well, thank you so much for watching. Namaste.